a long time, I was scared to share my true color, to be who I truly was. I was hiding in the story I was reading, fearful of what people would think about me. But this ends now. I have stopped running. I decide to accept my diversity. Today, I will share our story of neurodiversity and mental health awareness. Welcome on the ADHD Melly Show. Hello. How are you? Oops, sorry, I have my. Yeah, I was just looking at my had my LinkedIn, making sure everything was fine, and I just saw that I put the sound on my LinkedIn. So I'm sorry about that. So I hope you're doing well today. It's a Q&A, so I'm going to respond to all your questions. I hope there's going to be a lot of people. So please tell me if you're here today. I can't wait to talk about anything that you want. And I just want to tell you also that you may hear the air conditioning because it's very hot. Today it's more than 30 degrees Celsius. Yes, in Canada, Montreal, in May. That's insane. It's so hot outside, and I'm just like, I don't recall being so hot for so long time. Okay, I think it's going to be the first official heat wave. Maybe I don't know if they're going to call it like that or not, but it's quite insane, to be honest. And yeah, so I want to know who's here today. I'm maybe not going to stay long if there's nobody, but I'm still going to talk to you about some stuff anyway because I think they're important discussions. So I hope that you're going to be there. Just going to click on LinkedIn without any sound this time. If there's anybody there watching me right now, because I know that sometimes it's a bit hard to see where I am. There's 3 people, so please tell me who you are. I want you to write me a message. Hi, Carl. Thanks so much for being here. I'm so happy to. And John as well. Thank you so much for being here. I know there's a delay because, between the message, so I don't know if you're here now or you're coming a little bit later. So yeah. So how are you right now? I want to know. Hello, Renan. How are you today? It's a Q&A, so you can ask me anything that you want. I'm also so glad to see you today. So if you have any question for me about anything that you want, you can ask me. Like I said previously, I'm probably going to talk to you a little bit about other things. I put a video last night. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of view, and I thought it was so important for you guys to see it. So I may repost it later on today or tomorrow. We'll see, because I think it's very important for you to see. I've put it on TikTok as well, and I thought it was so personal, but I'm checking actually my phone just to see who's there. So yeah, when I started the ADHD Militia was about helping, being able to share stories or neurodiversity, like I said on my video before. And yeah, I wanted people to understand that it's okay to have a neurodiversity, that it's okay to be different, to not necessarily understand everything about yourself. Like I said in my video, if you haven't seen it on TikTok, that it takes 2 months to get a therapist in Montreal, in Canada. It's very long, and if you want to have it earlier, you have to pay a lot of money, and which I don't have actually, to be honest. I'm doing better than I did last month, and I'm so thankful for the success that I have, seriously. So I managed to work on my ADHD. Oh my god, I'm terrible right now, to be honest. I have a lot of difficulty to concentrate, to be able to focus. To be honest, I'm a mess, okay? I'm not going to lie. that everything is perfect, butterfly and stuff like that, which is definitely not the case. But I'm still able to do a little bit of work every day, which I'm so happy, even if it takes me a lot and a lot of work to be able to just work. Okay, I have to work on myself to tell myself I need to work, because not only for the money, but because I want to go forward with life. I just cannot stay at the same situation for all my life, so I need to be able to focus and being able to do work even if I don't want to. And I have to admit, I don't want to work this time of, I don't know, I just felt a bit depressed, maybe a little bit like overwhelmed. And I do work even if I don't want to, but it's hard. And what helped me a lot, I have to do a TikTok about that, is to simply put a timer and tell myself that I would need to do a block of hours. If I need to go to walk outside because I'm too overwhelmed of a project, or I'm just enough about life, I just go walk, and it helps me a lot. And I know that long and it's going to be summer, and it's going to be harder and harder and harder to just focus on work and being able to work and do what I need to do. I know it's going to be harder, and I just need to have the right mindset, because it's about mindset. I want to work because I want this in return. I need to do this and focus on the things that are good. I'm going to do a website. It's going to be so fun. It's she has my client has a nice taste, little vintagey taste, and I never did a website like that, and I think it's going to be so interesting to do that. Bad connection? Oh, do everybody has a bad connection right now? Because I see that my bar is fine. So maybe do you need to go on your cell phone? Maybe will help. I'm so sorry. But you still can ask me your question, Bev. I'm going to respond you. You know that my show you can rewatch it. So please ask me your question all time, and I'll be so happy to respond them. I'm going to check your message and write to you directly back, just to make sure that you don't miss me. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you, Bev, right now. I'm going to send you. So today I may be a lot on LinkedIn and stuff like that, because I want to be able to make sure that everybody has a chance to talk to me today. And yeah, any question, please ask. How the show will be recorded. And voila. It's fun for me to just have a conversation and not like talking to somebody else. Sometimes I like to be alone as well. Even if I love having amazing guests every week, and I'm so glad that you're here. And I hope I hope I'm not butchering your name. If I do, I'm so sorry. I'm going to be able to have you on the ADHD Millie show. You seem to be a nice person to talk, and I really hope that we can collaborate one day. I'm going to try to find you on LinkedIn right now, and I'm going to talk to you now. Ranin Salam. I don't find you. That's weird. Anyway, please DM me, and I'll be so happy to talk to right here. So yeah. So how are you today? How are you feeling? Is it warm at your place? Like I said, it's more than 30 degrees Celsius in Montreal right now. It's very warm. It's abnormally warm right now. Okay, it's weird. And yeah. Oh, you're welcome. So if you have any other question, my dear, just ask me. And I wanted to ask you if you know about the new directory that I've created. I haven't really talked about it in the live show, because, like I said, I always prioritize my guests, when I have a guest, I want them to feel comfortable. I don't want them to feel overwhelmed. I want to talk. It's about them and not really about me. And that's totally fine because I have my own story, but they also do have theirs. So it's very important to be with those guests. So Raneen, please write me a DM. I want to know more about you and what you're doing with your life. And I hope you're doing totally great today. So yeah, I'm going to show you a little bit the directory. I'm going to show you a little bit how it works as well. Because I know that people had hardship, and I don't know why, but if you have hardship, I've put a chat down there as well. I'm mostly always online. If I'm sleeping, I'm not going to respond of you, obviously, but I'm going to show you a little bit more how it works, etc., etc. So yeah, I want you to feel 100% comfortable. No, Carl, don't be sorry. I'm online at least for 30 minutes today, maybe more if I have more questions. But if you have a question, Carl, go ahead. I'm here for you. So go ahead. You can ask me anything you want. And I hope that you have an amazing day today. And even if you have hardship, don't worry. I do understand it. It's okay, okay? You don't need to worry about that. Yeah, firstly, I'm going to show you the link of the directory. If you want to do a donation, every donation is going to help improve the directory. I took more than 20 hours to do that directory. I take a lot of my time. I want it to be perfect. And I know that people have hardship to go in it, and I don't understand why. And I did some change, and I hope it's going to help you. I'm going to give you a little small tutorial today, and I hope it's going to work. The first time I do this, actually, I'm going to see if I can do that. Oh, great. I'm happy that you have to chat. If you have questions, go ahead. So I'm going to show you the directory like you can see here. So when you want to have your business, you just simply create a profile, blah, 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 like that, You add your email, your password, etc., etc. And after you can sign in. And you will see the place where you can you can add your business. Sorry, I'm going to get into it. So when this is done, you maybe it's not going to work right away because I'm going to make sure that everybody that subscribed is eligible to add their business, And if you're not eligible, don't worry. I'm going to refund your $1. If you give a donation, I won't refund it. But yeah, I'm going to at least to refund your listing. So you're going to go on I explain everything here, But you're just going to new listing, and you add everything. Your featured image, it can be your logo. You can add your portfolio if you want to, or any other image, like an image of yourself or anything like that. You had a category. If you want me to add a new category, please tell me. I'll be so happy to with that. The contact info. You can, of course, make sure that your account is filled first. You can do that right away. Or if you haven't, no worry, okay? You can simply, here, sorry. You can simply add all the description, blah, 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 and you can add the address and contact info. You can hide everything and simply, you can hide what you want to hide if you don't want them to SMS you or call you. You can hide those buttons and you can just write your information here. You can see if you're an inclusive employer, there's wheelchair accessible, accept client worldwide. If you are right now, if you made it by a neurodivergent or made by a disabled person, you can do this as well. So you can also add YouTube video, profile, event if you have any event, and job offer. It said booking detail, but I need to change that. I'm sorry. So just here put here you can add the listing where you just add the job offer there, and you can add a booking short code if you want to meet them right away. I want it to be super easy for your client to just being able to see you or a new employee, I mean. So if you need help, just write a message. I'm going to help you. And if you want me to add the business for you because you cannot do it yourself because you have hardship or you have any difficulty, please just write me on the chat. I'm going to respond mostly anytime, except if I'm sleeping, obviously, or I have other matters to attend, okay? But just do it, and I'm going to come back to you later if I'm not available. I'm going to make sure that I'm taking off the available sign if I'm not available, obviously. But yeah, that's mostly what it is, and I hope that you're going to find it easy to manage through the website. And these are the businesses that are on the directory right now, and you can click on the person that you want, and you can get direction. She didn't write detail that much here, but that's fine. She did schedule a call. You see, she just did it like that. And obviously, if you use the directory and you had a good experience with the person, please write reviews, and that will help. You can also put review of the ADHD Melly show if you want to. So that's it for that, and I hope that will help you. I'm just going to go back to the camera. So yeah. And did you have any question about that? Do you have any hardship understanding how to use the directory? I'm sorry if I look there. It's because my cat is just doing some stuff. So yeah, I hope it's going to help you. And yeah, thank you. So I have a new person that just had me as in my connection. I'm so glad to have this. Obviously, there's not a lot of people today, but don't worry, it's totally fine. And I know that this may be too beautiful in your place to be with me today. And yeah, do you have any questions for me before I leave? I'm probably going to leave very soon because, it's a nice day today. And if there's nobody that wants to send me a question. Oh, maybe Beth has a question for me. Will do. Great. Thank you. So maybe she will send me a question later or not, but I'm going to respond to your question obviously in the comment if you ask me any question, even if it's later or anything like that. You don't need to worry about that. I'll be so happy to just share my experience with you guys. And hope that you're going to look my video that I did about the therapist on my profile. I mean, on LinkedIn. I hope that you're going to look into that and send me any comments or suggestion or anything like that. Like I said, I'm so glad that you're here. Hi, that's been a while. I haven't seen you. I'm doing well, and you? I'm doing a small Q&A, so if you have any questions for me, just go ahead. I'll be so happy. Thank you so much for being here since the beginning of my Twitch account. I may start playing games again on Twitch only, obviously. And yeah, because I miss doing it, and I didn't take a lot of time to do this lately, and I just miss it. So I'm probably going to do game night time to time. And now I have a new computer, so I don't have any excuses of not doing it. Okay? So yeah, I hope you're doing well. And I hope that you like the new camera. I don't know if you have noticed it. It's a new camera. It's a new camera. And I'm so thankful for my sponsor for sponsoring that camera here. So yeah. If you have any question, just ask me right away. I'm just going to make sure if there's any people that is online. So yeah, it's okay. Awareness is something that needs to be talked about more. Yes, absolutely. You're totally right. It needs to be talk a little bit more, but I want to do chit chat like I do right now, but playing a game is maybe a little bit more fun than just being like here. And I need to take care of my OBS as well because I'm going to stream with OBS, obviously, because it's going to be way easier to do it like that. So I need to rearrange everything. I still restream is totally fine. I mean to do it right now. Do you still have your cat? I have 3 cats. So yeah, I do have my cats. I do have them still and I love them so much. So yeah, I do have them. They are my cats. I'm going to take care of them forever. There's one just there, but you cannot see it on camera, obviously. So yeah, I don't know if you have seen it soon, but I've created the Inclusivity Businesses Directory if you want to check it out, just for fun, and share it to all your friends you can. I just want to create a safe place for all businesses, employer, self people that works alone. If you want to add your business or add your channel, you can do it. You can go ahead, and it's about not only inspire other people but also helping those people to thrive. And that's why I've created the Inclusive Businesses Directory, and I hope it's going to help you out. And I may create it in French as well, maybe. We'll see. But for now, I'm just staying with English because, you know, one language at a time is easier for me. And I see that somebody is here right now, and I hope that you're enjoying your time on the directory. So that's going to be all of it for today because I don't have any other question. And if they come later, don't worry, I'm going to respond to them. I'm going to do another Q&A. I did it because somebody asked me for a Q&A, but that person is not there today, so that's how it is. So have a nice day, everybody. I will see you very soon. Bye. I love you guys.